Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Justin and welcome back to Video Game Addict. So I just got home from work and I'm sitting on the patio enjoying another cancer stick. I really should stop smoking, but I just felt that I needed to jot some of these the feelings and thoughts down. See, the other night I had a kind of a revelation. I've experienced this a couple times in the past, but this one guy really got to me. Um, as many of you know, I work for AAA, and as part of AAA service, we do flat tires. So this guy called us up, said, "Hey, I've got a flat tire, whatever." So I was sent out there, and I had some difficulty with it because it was the rim had never been removed at all, and the car only had 45,000 miles, even though despite it being an 8-year-old car. Um, so I go ahead and I'm trying everything I can. At this point, the guy starts getting frustrated and calls me incompetent. Bite in my lip. I said, "Well, if that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel, but I'm doing everything in my power to make sure this gets done." At which point, he doesn't necessarily physically touch me, but he pushes me out of the way and he loosens all 5 of the lug nuts and says, "There, I've done the work for you. Now you do the easy part." Fine, whatever. Get the spare tire on, get everything tightened back up. I asked him if it was okay to put the flat tire in the trunk, and he goes, "Well, where the fuck else are you gonna put it, Nimrod?" And I said, "Listen, okay, I had trouble with the lug nuts. Whatever. That's done, that's over with. But there's no need for the name calling." I said, "Despite that, I still put the spare tire on for you. I need your signature. I also need the mileage of the vehicle, and there's no need for the fucking attitude, okay?" Literally said that to him. Those words verbatim. At which point, he goes ahead and signs and doesn't tell me the mileage. So I look down, I see the car's got 45,000 miles, so I write that down. He goes, "What are you writing down?" "Mileage of the vehicle." "Well, why do you need to know that?" "Well, in the event the spare tire comes off, or you don't get it replaced and that goes flat, AAA has a document saying, okay, at this exact mile, tire was changed. So if you still have the spare tire on and you've gone 50 miles and the flat tire or the spare tire goes flat, you can't blame us." Layman's terms. It's just for our records. At this point, that's when he goes, "Well, that's none of your goddamn business." He goes, "I didn't serve in this country's military to have some fucking punk-ass, incompetent fool change my tire like a jackass." "So you were in the Marines, huh?" He goes, "Yeah, I was in the Marines. What of it?" I said, "Well, first off, sir, thank you for your service." I said, "But I highly doubt you were in the Marines." He goes, "I was in Vietnam." "Oh, so you were in Vietnam, were you?" "Oh, okay. What company were you attached to?" That's what I fucking thought. You were in the Marines, you fucking pussy-ass motherfucker." And that's when his eyes opened up wide. "How dare you tell me I was in the Marines?" I said, "If you can't answer a simple question, then you can't provide the proof that backs your claim up." I said, "I can tell you exactly what fucking company I was stationed in. I can tell you where I was stationed at. I can tell you where I went to basic training. I can tell you where I went to AIT. I can tell you my rank. I can tell you the fucking, almost to the goddamn day, how long my term was." "You were in the military?" "Yes, I was. I was in the United States Army. I joined the United States Army June of 2010, shipped off to basic training of October 2010 to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, home of the artillery. I was there until December 17th, 2010, where I took a 2-week leave for Christmas vacation, then returned to Fort Meade, Maryland, January 2nd, 2011, which I then graduated the Basic Multimedia Illustrator course and earned the MOS of 25 Mike on April 14th, 2011. I was then sent to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, where I was then attached to Bravo Company 5th Battalion, 1st Special Warfare Training Group Airborne. I was the one of 2 multimedia illustrators attached to that entire battalion. I said, I then got out on a Chapter 13C and then retired as a private first class. Now do you have any other questions? That's when he started looking down. I said, so tell me again how you're going to steal some fucking valor. You fat, ignorant fuck. How dare you tell me that I'm incompetent when you're the one stealing the fucking valor? I said, I'm going to go ahead and take your picture. And I pretended to take his picture. I said, I'm going to go ahead and post this to Facebook. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and post this to awesome shit my drill sergeant said. And then you're going to become fucking famous. And everybody's going to know your name. They're going to know what you drive. They're going to know what you fucking look like. They're going to laugh at you. In fact, I hope the federal government sees this. You lame, fucking retarded ass fat fuck. How dare you say that you were a Marine? How dare you put yourself on my level? I said, you're worthless. You're lower than pond scum. I said, you and everyone else who belongs to the Stolen Valor Club. Telling me I'm incompetent. Fine. But I'm going to make you feel like shit for doing it. But then everything was made better, because the call I took right after that, the guy made me feel like $1 million. Because he could tell I was pissed off, even though I wasn't trying to show it. And he asked me flat out, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" And I told him in so many words. At which point he handed me $30. He said, "Get yourself a case or two of beer, and on your next day off, go ahead and enjoy the shit out of it." He goes, "Because you fucking earned it." He goes, "I don't care that you were chaptered out of the military." He goes, "I don't care that you never saw combat. I don't even care that you have facial hair." He goes, "You backed your facts up, and you dealt with that shit. You goddamn right." Most of that, though, was because of the PTSD. I really cannot stand people who claim that they were in the military, but they can't back their facts up. Most people just go ahead and give up, and they apologize, and they move on. But this guy, he really thought that he was the shit, that he was better than everyone else because he had a Mercedes. Listen, you overpaid for your fucking car, okay, number one. Number two, I don't care if you ran out of gas. I don't care if you even locked your keys in your car. Just take the help, say thank you, and be on your merry way. This guy really got to me. But like I said, the guy afterwards made me feel like $1 million. And the moral of the story is, kids, is that if you are going to pretend that you were in the military, at least do your goddamn research. Don't just say you were in this war, because that's not going to cover it. You don't. In fact, don't even do it at all. Don't even pretend you were in the military, because there is a very high chance that you will eventually get caught by somebody who was in the military. And when they actually ream into you, when they find out you weren't and you're pretending, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, you're not going to get physically touched, I can tell you that. But they're going to ruin your ego, and they're going to embarrass the shit out of you. Now, luckily for this asshole, it was the dead of night, and not a whole lot of people around, especially in a neighborhood in the middle of the night. Now, if this was during the day in a very public place, you bet your goddamn ass I would have embarrassed the shit out of him. And I'm pretty sure I would have walked away without changing his tire, and no one else in that parking lot would have helped him. At which point, he probably would have been stuck doing it himself, which he perfectly was capable of doing. Perfectly capable of doing. He was just being lazy and using the excuse, well, I'm a vet. I'm a vet, motherfucker. I'm a vet. I've got the paperwork to fucking prove it, too. So, but anyway, last thing I wanted to say is computer's still down. I am going to try to figure it out again today. It's been a little time with the computer to see if I can figure out what exactly the problem is, if I need to order a part or not. And I'll keep you guys updated, like I said, with the progress of this brand new computer that is already failing me. So, alright guys, well, be sure to like and subscribe. Go ahead and check me out on social media and stuff. I may not post every day, but I will post occasionally like I do on YouTube. And until then, well, at least until next video, next chapter, I'll see you guys. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And for all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Take care, guys.